I'm Taylor Baldwin from the Center for Transportation and the Environment. Taking into account all the lessons learned from Lextran's battery electric bus deployment, I bet you're wondering what advice they would give to other agencies. Let's take a look and see.
So one challenge of being an early adopter, and one thing that I would let other people know is that, the electric bus is great. One thing that is important to know is that this vehicle is not simply a drop-in replacement for a traditional 40-foot diesel bus. You can't get the electric bus one day and put it out in service the next. You're going to need to do a little bit of route analysis, modeling, trial runs to see how that goes. It will take some time. You can make it work.
If I was to tell other service managers and maintenance directors what to do in preparation for the electric bus, I would probably say hire a consultant, someone that's done it before, and plan ahead. Make your mechanics comfortable with a lot of training.
The advice I would want to give to transit agencies who are looking at getting into electric buses, specifically with the charging equipment, is start early and often with your utility company and the local governments. You may have the benefit of this won't be the first time that they've done it, but if it is the first time, they are going to have questions that you're not necessarily going to know the answer to because they're looking at it from a completely different angle or aspect. I didn't know very much about electricity. I didn't do great in my physics class in high school, so felt like I was learning a lot. So they're going to have questions that maybe you're going to need support from other people, and start that conversation as early as you can. The other piece of advice is understand the site conditions and understand how you want the bus to operate. Is it fast charge? Where's that going to be on the route? Is it at the end of the line? Is it at the start of the line? Is it in the middle? All those things will feed into how you can operationalize the buses. I guess if going back, I also am just grateful that we had other people to support us, whether it was other transit agencies or whether it was the support from Proterra or FTA being involved in this project with putting the Low-No grant out there and having other agencies go through it at the same time or close to the same time. Grateful for that.
Projects like this just exemplify how transit entities can become a leader in their communities by providing sustainable transportation solutions that reduce both emissions, improve air quality, and create a cleaner environment.
Why this was such a good opportunity for us and why we were able to round that corner of, you're skeptical, you're reluctant, but here's how we're going to bring you along, comes down to dollars and cents, really. We were able to purchase these buses at a much lower rate simply thanks to the Low-No program and the FTA funding that we received. We didn't have that opportunity otherwise, and that would have been a cash outlay of our local dollars. And when you talk about service on the street or people that don't have a way to get to school, to get to work, to get to the doctor, it could be the person who served you in a restaurant, the person who takes your blood at the hospital. All of those people, we serve them every day, and if we hadn't received the electric vehicles when we did, I'm not sure what we would have done.
This video report is disseminated under the sponsorship of the United States Department of Transportation Federal Transit Administration in the interest of information exchange. The United States government assumes no liability for the contents or use thereof. The United States government does not endorse products or manufacturers. Any trade or manufacturer's names appear herein solely because they are considered essential to the contents of the report.